in the last episode, I went back to the base that I'd raided to destroy the external TCs and make room for my own base that I was going to build there. However, I did get attacked by a player there and killed a couple of times, losing my AK and my semi as well. So I decided to let the area cool down a little bit and calm down, and I decided to come back to build my main base a little later. So that's where we pick things up in this episode in a week in Rust. Alright, welcome back guys to today's episode, and I'm heading back to the build site where I hope to finally start building my main base. I hope it's more successful this time than it was when I first started at the very beginning of the wipe. But we did get attacked here. There was a couple of players running around. Hopefully the area has calmed down a little bit here. And I'm thinking of building in this spot here as close as I can get to the launch site. Depending on how far the build privilege extends out from the launch site. So we'll get down there and we'll figure out the kind of space that I'm going to need, because I'm going to build a pretty big base for a solo and a compound, and I'm going to have external TCs for grief protection. So I am going to need, I don't know, probably about at least 25 squares worth of space. So I'm going to kind of measure this out and get a rough idea of the area that I want to build in and where I'm going to have the center of my base. So the very center of the base is actually going to be a triangle like this, and I'm thinking like round about here somewhere. It's going to have to be probably at the highest point of the land though, because otherwise I'm going to run into problems. So yeah, I'll probably use some twig foundations here. Let's see how close we can get to launch site here before we can't build. So that's like the border right there. We'll leave a little bit of space just to be on the safe side. And I probably want to go like about, I don't know, 25 squares across to figure out where the center is going to be. So yeah, let me put down some twig foundations here and we'll figure it out. So based on my very precise guesstimations, this is going to be the center of my base right here. And from this triangle, we're going to have two main core loot rooms. And we're also going to have the drop-down stability bunker. Okay, I'm going to go and get some more materials, which I have stashed over here in this raided base. And it's starting to get dark actually, so maybe I'll grab a miner's hat as well so we can see what we're doing. And then we'll get started building the core of the base and expand from there. Let's just get that shut there. Alright, let's get these materials going. Definitely going to need that for when it gets dark. Make sure we got some low grade there. And I'll grab some stone and some wood and some stuff like that as well. Let's see. Should have more than enough wood to get going here. Alright, I've got the materials I need for now. I might have to make a few trips back and forth to get some more materials from my boat base and furnace base. But we've got enough. So let's get started here and get building. So this is going to be our jump up to the 3rd floor here, and maybe even the 4th floor. Wait, is that a mini copter coming over? Let's just get this garage door on real quick. He might just, where is he? He might just be having a sticky beak. Definitely, he's definitely checking the base out here. I'll just put another door on here real quick. But hopefully he's not going to come over. Sounds like he might have landed over there somewhere. He's probably just having a look though. This base would actually be already pretty costly to raid. It's got 2 levels and honeycombing. He probably landed over there somewhere, but anyway. We might actually take a break from building for a little bit. I will need more materials, particularly stuff like, I don't see him over there, but particularly stuff like high quality metal. And I'm definitely going to end up needing a ton more metal frags and stuff like that. But one thing that I do want to get done is I want to build out the first main loot room down in the core so I can start transferring stuff over from the furnace and boat bases. So let's go down and get started on that real quick. I'll start on this side here and do this loot room first. We're going to have a second main loot room in the core here as well, but I'll start here next to the TC just to make sure I can put in the TC window and all that stuff and that it doesn't interfere with anything else. Man, this ramp just does not want to let me put it down here. Sometimes these are a bit fiddly. If I get the right angle, we should hopefully be able to slide this in here. Nearly got it. Needs to be level with the floor. Let's see if we can get this put in here. I like to use the ramps. Oh, there we go. If I rotate this, and we'll put a shelf in above this, and then we'll put another ramp on top of that. You kind of have to place these in this specific order, or the hitboxes interfere with each other. Upgrade that. But I like to use these ramps with the shelf in the middle, because if raiders come through the back of this, through the sidewall there, they're not going to be able to get through without blowing up the ramps as well. So it kind of adds that extra level of frustration for them to get through and into your loot if they come through the side. Anyway, we might put some boxes in here, and then we'll be able to transfer a bunch of loot over from the boat base and furnace base. That's looking pretty good. I think we can fit one more small box, hopefully in between these top 2 large boxes, and eventually I'll be able to put a couple small boxes in front of these. That'll give us quite a bit of storage to start off with here, and then we should be able to put a window in here to protect the TC as well. Anyway, I might actually head back to my other bases and just grab some components there that I have saved up so we can go recycle those for materials. Alright, we're going to take a quick trip back to the furnace base and the boat base and grab some components to recycle, probably over at launch site. I'm just checking that dude that flew over in the minicopter has left. Hopefully he's not around here. And I'll put a couple of ladders up here to get back into the base. This is just a kind of temporary entrance right here. There's a bear over there. Alright, we're going to head back over to the north side and pick up some components now. I've gone through all my boxes over here and grabbed the components that I can spare for recycling purposes. So we're going to head over to the launch site recycler, and we're going to chuck these in, and hopefully we'll get a ton of high quality metal and metal frags so I can upgrade the base. So we are going to need quite a lot of particularly high quality metal for upkeep and for upgrading parts of the core and stuff like that. And whenever you're building a reasonable size base, you just need tons and tons of metal frags for all of the deployables and all the little things that you have to put in, even stuff like electronic components and doodads and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully we can recycle this fairly safely here without getting murdered. We'll see how we go. We'll just loot the immediate area around the recycler, I think. Oh, some gears. There you go. It was definitely worth checking. I don't always check this crate here, but we're going to need a lot of gears for all the garage doors and stuff like that. But I'm taking a little break from building right now, but when we get a few more materials, I'm gonna keep going. We've got another level to go on the base. Then we'll have a shooting floor. Someone's firing off some fireworks over there. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we've got in here. Kayak. They're just way too slow, those kayaks. I don't think we're going to hang on to that. If they were faster, I'd probably use them more often, but I can just craft a bodyboard. They're not quite as fast, but they're a lot more low profile. Right, let's see what else we can find here real quick. I'll probably check the tower back here, because this has a potential to have a bunch of military crates up top. Although, more often than not, it's just the regular brown crates. Yeah. We just got one this time. Maybe someone was here 10 minutes ago and they only just started respawning or something. I might just wait for that heli to go before we head to the recycler, because I don't want to get shot at and warn people that I'm over here. Alright, sounds like the heli's disappeared. Back across the sea to wherever helis come from in this game. And we'll just see if there's any crates up here. Looks like we've got a brown crate over here. A useless triangular grate. I think I've only used those grates once ever in my time playing Rust. And those were the square ones. I used them once to make a large furnace building. But they're not super useful. Doesn't look like there's anyone at the recycler. But we do have Bradley driving around, so we got to be careful we don't get blasted by that. I've died so many times trying to recycle over this recycler by getting shot by Bradley. Because I always think, oh, he's not going to see me. But yeah, it pretty much has eyes in the back of his head sometimes, I think. I always like to recycle the singles and small stacks first, if possible. But these pipes, they actually give you a ton of both scrap, which I don't need that much of, but also high quality metal. It's one of the main reasons I brought a ton of those over to recycle. Just let's just hide up here from Bradley real quick. It's actually super cold here right now. -20. Brad suits aren't the warmest pieces of clothing, sadly. I probably could wear something else over here. The radiation's not super bad, just around the recycler here. I could probably get away with wearing a jacket or something like that and a few other clothing items for the extra warmth. But we'll survive. Okay, let's just quickly check the recyclables. I think that's just about everything. I'm gonna get out of here. Come to think of it, I probably could have recycled that chain link gate, but never mind. I might find a use for that even. Let's head back to our new main base. Oh, that guy's still firing off his fireworks. Oh my god, how predictable. That is exactly the kind of firework you can expect here in Rust when they introduce customizable fireworks. Yeah, that's pretty much the first kind of firework you can expect to see. You gotta love the Rust community sometimes. Anyway, looks like we're gonna get back to base with our recyclable stuff. Goes Santa in the distance as well, I think. Hopefully we can get down this cliff without breaking my legs. I took a little break, guys, and I sealed my bunker up in my base. So I'm just logging back in, and this is probably a good opportunity to show you guys how the bunker works for those of you not too familiar with Rust building and stuff like that. So for the bunker, you seal it off just by placing a tile like this, like the metal tile that I've got right here where the drop down used to be. So what I do now is commit suicide, and I just respawn inside of my core at my base here. Like this, so where I put that beach towel. And you can see I've got, actually let's rename this so I know which one it is. But yeah, you can see here we've got this little twig half wall. And this is actually supporting the metal tile above this. And actually I'm going to be upgrading, when I seal off the bunker most of the time, I'm going to be upgrading that floor tile to high quality metal, but I didn't want to waste the materials right now because I wasn't logging out for that long. But essentially, to get through, to get out of the bunker, to open it back up again, you just break this twig right here, and that reduces the stability of the supporting tiles around the bunker, and makes the drop down seal collapse, if that makes sense. You guys will see in a second here. So I don't even really need any tools to break this open. It just takes longer, but you can just break this with whatever you get when you respawn. You need to, like that. And you can see that metal floor tile just collapses because it lacks stability provided by that twig half wall. And then you just scoop up all the stuff off your dead body. And you can even recycle your dead body if you need more, animal fat or whatever. But yeah, that's how you get into the bunker. And it's exactly the same kind of bunker that the base next door that I raided had set up as well. There's a few different types of bunkers that people build into their bases. But that's the simplest one that I know how to build. It just adds that extra wall worth of strength to your core of your base, unless they come in from certain specific directions when they're raiding. I've just been transferring a bunch of loot over to the main base from these two small bases over here where we started. I don't want to leave too much loot over here in case they get raided. Particularly the furnace base is pretty vulnerable to getting raided from my experience in the past. And we've got cargo just spawned in. You know what? This is a perfect time for me to go to cargo. Look, it's right there. That's crazy. It's literally spawned pretty much right next to my boat base. So this is like a sign that we have to go do cargo, I think. All right, we've got everything we need, I think. Let's just whack some fuel in here. Close that. Hopefully cargo hasn't got too far and we can catch up with it here. I hate chasing it, especially one of these small boats, but we should be able to catch up pretty quick. I don't think it got that far in the time it took me to grab some some more ammo and meds and stuff. Yeah, I can still see it actually. There it is. We should be good. Okay, it's always a little bit tricky for me getting on these ladders. There we go. Oh no! Quickly find cover. I don't think anyone's on here yet. We were pretty quick. Let's take care of you. Pretty quick getting on board. Man, he was pretty keen. Came sprinting over. Now, I'll have to find the crate. There are you. You tend to get a fair bit of ammo on these guys. Hopefully I get pistol ammo, because otherwise I'm probably going to run out. Tommy gun's not bad for this, but it's also not the best. Got to take those guys out up on top. There's the top of his head right there. There we go, he's done. I'll take the other one out as well. There's two of them up there. They can be a bit annoying sometimes when you're trying to loot the deck at the back here. What do we got through here? We got this guy through here. I'll take care of him as well. Dang it. Kind of... He's not giving me too much to shoot at down there. Might take out the other guy up here. Okay, I think he's dead. There's a couple of scientists inside of the bridge as well, but they're sort of optional. There's a little bit of loot you can get off them, I guess. What's this guy got? He's got some more 5.56. I guess it's 5.56 anyway. Not sure what caliber it is, to be honest. Rifle ammo. Where are these crates though? I prefer the other version of cargo to this. Oh, there's one right there actually. To this one with the big containers on it. It's a little bit easier to guard. Let's just start hacking that one. Man, they're all dropping the rifle ammo. Damn. Wasted nearly a whole magazine on that guy. Glad these barrels aren't radioactive. They look like they should be. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Grab that. Take you out. Nice. Pistol ammo. I think I'm gonna need it. I can hear footsteps. Sounds like they're probably the scientists down in the hold of the ship. Not sure how many crates we've got spawned in right now, and looks like we've got 2 crates. So we found one of them. I think the other one's probably... Uh-oh. The other one's... Let's take this guy out here. He has a lot of range. Yeah, I think he's dead. I think the second crate must be underneath. Probably near the back. Near the stern of the ship. As we say in shipfaring circles. Usually there's a... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, there's usually a guy right here. Sometimes I like to leave these front guys alive, depending on where the crates are, so that they can help protect the ship. and be like an early warning sign if someone boards to try and counter. Already looted him. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I think that second crate must be underneath. Let's grab the loot out of this. Sometimes this guy gets all stretchy and you can't really loot him. But we'll give it a go. It's like it's pretty much a standard thing. He kind of goes all spaghettified. But see, I don't think I can loot him right now. He's like the great elastic man. It's just one of those long-standing bugs in Rust that they never fix. Okay, let's try and clear out the hold. I hate how they hide behind those crates. Come on. If I try and get some headshots, it might make things quicker. Oh, he's rushing me, I think. Beautiful. That's what I like. Makes it much easier for me. There's usually about 3 of them down here. And there's a ton of loot as well. This stuff respawns whenever one of the lock crates spawns in. So if we loot all this super quick, we should get a second round of crates respawning when the third crate spawns. I don't think I'm going to be able to carry everything though. We'll just grab the... Oh, here's an elite crate. Man, look at that high quality. That is so awesome. I like to pick up all the guns. I don't like to leave them on the ground in case someone comes in and tries to counter. Like they try and come aboard and they grab a double barrel and blast you with it. So I like to pick up all the guns, or you know, even the trash ones. And if I run out of space, I'll just chuck them overboard. Some more pistol ammo, sweet. Oh, there we go. That should be the third crate spawning right there. That's what the horn means. Oh, here it is. Sweet. We'll hack that. See what else we've got here. You usually get some pretty awesome loot from cargo. It's probably the best place to loot. And this is without even looting the lock crates. It's pretty crazy. We gotta wait 15 minutes though for that one. That windmill is actually going to come in super handy. Or wind turbine. We're definitely going to need some of those later on. I don't know where the third crate is though. See, we've got this military crate here spawned again. That's pretty sweet. See what else we've got here. Yeah, maybe it spawned back up on the deck or something like that. I like to find the crates as quickly as I can because you've got to start... Oh, here's another elite crate. Oh, we got a bolty. Sweet. That's pretty nice. Damn, I ran out of space already. This is pretty crazy. I very rarely use those night vision goggles. I might actually chuck out the double barrels. We'll chuck them over the side so people can't use them if they come on board. Hang on a second. What else? Do I need... I don't think I need the ammo. We'll just chuck that out. I don't really use the square hatches too much. We probably won't need that heavy plate either. In fact, I don't think any of the bases I build use square hatches. I always use triangle hatches. Just one of those weird things. Just keeping an eye out. Make sure no one's cruising up here trying to counter me. We might as well take out the crew in the bridge. Sometimes you can get a lot of crate spawn up in here as well. It's pretty unusual though. Oh, look at that. Nice chunk of high quality metal right there. Take out the captain. A few more components. Some rifle ammo. I might actually get this bolty ready to go just in case we need a ranged option if we get countered or something like that. What do we got up here? Triangle hatch. Got all the hatches. Man, I've got more than a full stack of rifle ammo right now. I don't know, should I keep these boots? I guess we don't really need another rad suit. I haven't found the third crate yet. That's kind of annoying. I'm not 100% sure if sometimes there's crates up here or not. But let's be thorough. Check. Make sure we don't leave any loot crate unlooted. But yeah, I really enjoy doing cargo. I think it's an awesome monument. There's just so much about it that they've, you know, it's got the potential for PvP usually. It's got scientists that you have to fight for the PvE. It's got so much amazing loot. It's got a badass way of boarding the ship and leaving the ship. There's the risk of getting super cooked by radiation if you stay too long. When the final siren goes off. Man, we get another double barrel here. I've still got to loot the actual locked crates. I don't know where I'm going to put all this loot. Most of this is junk anyway. Still got a little bit of time left on that one. That's going to be the first crate though that we can loot. The first locked crate. I didn't loot this one. I can't even carry all this ammo. I should start throwing some stuff out here. Oh, someone over at the oil rig. Interesting. Someone's doing the oil rig right now as we cruise past in cargo. A lot of people love just farming oil rig over and over every time it respawns. It is pretty fun, but I mean, you only get one lock crate compared to cargo with its 3 lock crates. But you do get specific loot over there, like the... wait, where's he going? I was going to say the grenade launchers, which you can get from the oil rig scientists. Heavy scientists. They should have put a couple of heavy scientists. Like, they should have made the captain a heavy scientist here in cargo. Is he trying to come over here and counter me right now? Or is he just trying to take out the scientists from a distance or something? What is he doing? Feel like he might have changed his mind and decided to have a go. Where is he coming over here right now? He might be trying to counter me. I'm ready to blast him there if he does. He looks like he's definitely considering it. He might have seen me though. He's going back to oil rig, I think. He might have chickened out. Decided to go just complete oil rig. I'm almost disappointed that he's not going to try and counter me right now. The trouble is, if you shoot him while they're trying to board, then it's really annoying to try and get the loot because obviously their body's in the water and stuff. It's almost better to let them board. But it's obviously you got the extra risk then. I still haven't found this third crate. I don't know. I don't know if we've got time for the third crate. Yeah, he's definitely going back to oil rig. I don't know where it is, that's the problem. Man, this thing's nearly done. I just gotta keep an eye out for players, because it's pretty rare. It's pretty rare that you don't get counted when you're doing cargo. I might chuck those double barrels over the side like I was talking about before. Make some room for the loot we're going to get out of the locked crates here. Hopefully we get some good stuff. C4 would be really nice. Okay, looks like we're all the way around the west side of the map right now. By the time this is done, we might end up being back where we started, pretty much outside my boat base area. That'd be so convenient. I don't know if cargo always spawns in the same spot every wipe, or if it... Oh, there we go. This is open now. Okay, we got an MLRS module. That's pretty nice. I kind of want to keep that barricade as well because I'll actually need those when I build my compound. I don't know. What should I get rid of here? Chuck that. Get rid of the jacket. So, I guess I've got to wait for the second crate now. Sounds like the second crate is done hacking. Let's go see what loot we get out of this one. Hopefully something good. Oh, okay. An MP5, couple of metal face masks. Couple of SMGs. Problem is I don't have a lot of space here. Let's see. I might chuck out maybe the window we don't need. I might get rid of the targeting computer. Hopefully we find more of those for turrets later, but I don't need them right now. I kind of want to take these SMGs though. And that's about all we can take. I might actually take the pumpkins instead of the large med box. But we might actually get out of here now because I already have too much loot and the third crate hasn't spawned, which is Really weird considering how long I've been on here. I don't think it's worth waiting around for it. So we might actually get out of here. We'll take the rib here. Here we go. Let's go. Plus, look how close I am already to the boat base. Basically, we're cruising past right now. So let's hopefully get back there and offload this loot. And then we'll have to transport a bunch of it back to the main base now that we've got it. We've got at least the starter of it built. Come to think of it, I could probably put some of the loot in the storage box on this thing. I forgot about that. Anyway, whatever. We can do cargo again another time. This is definitely not going to fit inside my boat base, unfortunately. But we'll just park here and offload the loot real quick. Okay, now I've stashed all the loot. We are going to shift the rib down the coast a little bit, because I always get paranoid that people are going to see the rib outside my base and just think it's chock full of cargo loot and raid me. So I might leave the rib over there near the raided base there. I left a tiny bit of fuel in it, but doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, I might go pick a few pumpkins up here, and we might leave this episode here for today. I've still got a lot of building to do to hopefully be able to finish the main base. It's really not the strongest right now, but it's definitely better than the furnace base, which has basically a single stone wall protecting the loot inside of it. And the same goes pretty much for the boat base as well. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.